HelloFresh takes the guesswork and the extra hassle out of planning and preparing delicious meals for dinner. America's #1 meal kit, HelloFresh gives you over 40 recipes to choose from each week. And then your farm-fresh, pre-portioned seasonal ingredients arrive at your doorstep with simple instructions to help you feel like the master chef of your kitchen. And did you know that HelloFresh is cheaper than grocery shopping and 25% less expensive than takeout? HelloFresh has been an awesome addition to our household's dinner routine. We all get involved and cook together, following the pictured step-by-step instructions. It's a fun quality time and the meals are delicious. Give it a try and see for yourself. Go to HelloFresh.com/50havingitall and use code 50havingitall for 50% off plus free shipping. Again, to get 50% off plus free shipping, go to HelloFresh.com/50havingitall and use code 50havingitall.
Hello, it is Ryan, and I was on a flight the other day playing one of my favorite social spin slot games on ChumbaCasino.com. I looked over at the person sitting next to me, and you know what they were doing? They were also playing Chumba Casino. Coincidence? I think not. Everybody's loving having fun with it. Chumba Casino is home to hundreds of casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere, even at 30,000 feet. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com to claim your free welcome bonus. That's ChumbaCasino.com and live the Chumba life.
No purchase necessary. VGW. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
Welcome to the Having It All podcast, the show about what it takes to live an abundant, loving life. My name is Matthew Bivens, and each week I'm helping you get out of your head so that you can truly have it all. Let's do it. What is going on, everybody? I am incredibly grateful that you're here with me on another episode of the Having It All podcast. And because I'm so grateful, that's what we're talking about today. We're talking about gratitude. Now, it's almost Thanksgiving. It's like a week away from Thanksgiving. And, it really is the season of gratitude. So I'm sure there's plenty of other podcasts and blogs and websites who are also talking about gratitude at this time of year. And, I really wanted to focus on gratitude that made sense to me. And what I mean by that is we all have heard of the benefits of gratitude. It makes you healthier. It makes you happier. It makes you a better person to the rest of humanity, and you will ascend to the level of the gods once you're able to commit to a practice of gratitude and be grateful for everything that happens in life, the good, the bad, the ugly. Like that to me is how gratitude has come across in some of the other things that I've read or the things that I listen to. I don't personally connect with that. I connect with, things that I can feel and things that have a direct impact on my day, an impact on my life, an impact on the results that I experience from the energy that I expend. And so that's how I wanted to approach talking about gratitude today. The other stuff is great, and if you're into that, cool, go on to Google and search benefits of gratitude. You're going to find all sorts of awesome stuff. But I'm talking to the pragmatists out there today, and we're going to get into some very practical reasons why I believe and I recommend you create a gratitude practice. And specifically, I'm going to get into some ways that gratitude helps to increase your productivity. So this topic was inspired by a great friend of mine. His name is Garland Vance, and he has a blog by the same name, garlandvance.com. Garland is a leader. He's a writer. He's a doctor, a father, really just an amazing man, and I've known him for a number of years, and he's a friend of mine, and I follow him and his blog. And today he published, or at least I saw it today, he published a blog article all about gratitude. It's called Why You Should Practice Gratitude All Year Long. And he goes, within the article, he goes on to talk about gratitude and different things like that. And I read it, and it was cool. But there was this one section that really got me, because the title of that section is Gratitude Increases Your Productivity. And I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting. I want to know how gratitude can increase my productivity, because I'm a guy who's got a number of balls up in the air. I wear many hats. I have different roles in my life, and I am sort of a productivity junkie. You know, I consider myself a student of productivity. I've tried so many different life hacks, you know, to try to hack my brain and hack my behavior and hack my habits and tools and all this stuff, right, to increase my productivity. HelloFresh takes the guesswork and the extra hassle out of planning and preparing delicious meals for dinner. America's #1 meal kit, HelloFresh gives you over 40 recipes to choose from each week. And then your farm-fresh, pre-portioned seasonal ingredients arrive at your doorstep with simple instructions to help you feel like the master chef of your kitchen. And did you know that HelloFresh is cheaper than grocery shopping and 25% less expensive than takeout? HelloFresh has been an awesome addition to our household's dinner routine. We all get involved and cook together, following the pictured step-by-step instructions. It's a fun quality time and the meals are delicious. Give it a try and see for yourself. Go to HelloFresh.com/50havingitall and use code 50havingitall for 50% off plus free shipping. Again, to get 50% off plus free shipping, go to HelloFresh.com/50havingitall and use code 50havingitall.
Lucky Land Casino, asking people, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
Lucky? In line at the deli, I guess?
Aha, in my dentist's office. More than once, actually.
Do I have to say?
Yes, you do.
In the car before my kids' PTA meeting.
Really?
Yes.
Excuse me, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
I never win and tell.
Well, there you have it. You can get lucky anywhere, playing at LuckyLandSlots.com. Play for free right now. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
But here Garland is telling me that gratitude does that. So I read on and I absolutely connected with everything he had in there. And that's why I wanted to bring you this topic today. So if you want to read the full article, go over to garlandvance.com. The article is called Why You Should Practice Gratitude All Year Long. I will put a link to it in the show notes for this episode. And the show notes live over on firesidenetwork.com. So I'm going to be quoting a lot from here and just kind of pulling from this article and talking about it. And let's do it. Let's dive in. Because this is some awesome stuff. Again, this is for those pragmatists out there, those people who, like, they get it. Gratitude makes you happier and better and all that. But they want to be able to really sink their hands and teeth into this. Here's some meaty stuff for you. First, gratitude makes you healthier. Bottom line, gratitude makes you healthier. Why? Because it helps you to relax. Expressing gratitude for things in your life, the people in your life, the situations, it creates this feeling of just easing of tension. And I'll get into it in a little bit later on, but it makes things in life, you know, those circumstances and those situations that are weighing on your mind not seem as heavy. And when you do that, you relax a little bit. And what happens when you're able to relax? Well, you can sleep better. And what happens when you get more sleep? Well, you have less sick days. And that means you have more time to put into the things that you really want to be doing. So gratitude helps you relax, which helps you sleep more, which leads to less sick days, and that leads to greater productivity. I can get behind that 100%. The second way that gratitude increases your productivity is that it increases your concentration. And how does it do that? Well, the less grateful you are about everything that you have in your life, the things that have come to you organically, seemingly, or have been given to you, and the things you've created, the less grateful you are for all of that abundance, the more that your mind is going to concentrate on what you don't have. Think about that. The more grateful you are, the more freedom your mind has to really focus on the things that are important to you. As you become less grateful, you know, as you experience less and less gratitude for all the amazing things in your life, what you end up doing is fixating on those things. You end up fixating on the lack. You end up really feeding that scarcity mindset. And I know what it's like to have that scarcity mindset. That's one of the things that I work on a lot with myself. And so if you're like me, you know what happens when you are experiencing lack and when you have that lack mindset. You start seeing lack and you know, you start seeing all that stuff in everything. You start looking at people who have nicer cars than you, people who have, you know, fancier clothes than you, people who go to restaurants and instead of ordering from the value menu, they're ordering from, you know, the Mac Daddy menu. I don't know why I was using McDonald's type references, but you get the point. You get the picture. You get what I'm saying. Gratitude increases your concentration because the less grateful you are, the more you concentrate on what you don't have. I love that. And that's something that I never really thought about before reading it in this article, but it absolutely resonates with me, and I can get behind it. Let me take a quick tangent. For some reason, I'm like stumbling over my words today. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's day 4 of this 7-day podcast journey that I'm on right now. Maybe all my words are gone. Who knows? Anyway, let's get this thing back on track because I have one more point to share with you, one more way that gratitude increases your productivity. And I think this is probably my favorite one because gratitude adds fuel to your goals. It really does. As you set goals in your life, as you set BHAGs, big, hairy, audacious goals, and you start chipping away at those goals, when you practice gratitude, it gives you an opportunity to take a look back and see how far you've come. Because so often we simply are focused on what's in front of us. We simply are focused on getting to the top of that mountain. And we don't take time to look back and see how far we come, see how far we traveled, see how much we've grown, see how much we've healed in our lives. Whatever your goal is, when you express gratitude for yourself, you know, gratitude for the work you've put in, gratitude for the energy you've expended, gratitude for the commitment that you've made to really chisel away at that goal. When you do that, you really appreciate yourself. You appreciate all that work, and you appreciate the fact that you're building some momentum. And when you build that momentum, man, you just become like an unstoppable force. So when you start expressing gratitude for how far you've come, and when you really reflect on how far you've come in accomplishing your goals, what ends up happening is you become more likely to work harder. And that harder work, that more energy, that more attention, that more focus means that you're going to accomplish more. And I love that, you know, because I've experienced that. I have an episode, I don't remember which one it is, but I talked about, you know, how important it is to just pause and reflect and take a look back at how far we've come. Whether it's, you know, the distance you've traversed on your personal development journey, your personal growth journey, whether it's, you know, a career journey or business journey, entrepreneurial journey, whatever it is, it's just so important that we take a moment to look back and express gratitude for how far we've come, for how far we've evolved, for how much we've accomplished. And when we do that, it really fuels us. We're like, wow, I'm more badass than I thought I was. Wow, I'm a much harder worker than I thought I was. Wow, I really can keep my commitments to myself and keep my commitments to hitting the goals that I put out for myself. Because, hey, if you're anything like me, you're your biggest critic. You're your biggest critic. And what do you think stops up momentum? Judgment, self-criticism, comparison. All that stuff mucks up momentum as you're going towards achieving your goals.
Okay, round 2. Name something that's not boring.
A laundry? Ooh, a book club. Computer solitaire, huh?
Ah, sorry, we were looking for Chumba Casino. That's right, ChumbaCasino.com has over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
With Lucky Land Slots, you can get lucky just about anywhere.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to... Has anyone seen the bride and groom?
Sorry, we're here. We were getting lucky in the limo and we lost track of time. No, Lucky Land Casino, with cash prizes that add up quicker than a guest registry.
In that case, I pronounce you lucky.
Play for free at LuckyLandSlots.com. Daily bonuses are waiting. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
So I really love that Garland puts this in here as his third point. You know, third way that gratitude increases your productivity, because it absolutely, expressing gratitude absolutely helps to fuel your goals. It adds fuel to those things that you're wanting to accomplish. So those are the three things he has in his article. And again, it's a really great article. This is the season of gratitude. There was one other thing that he mentioned in here that wasn't part of the productivity slant on gratitude, but it really resonated with me. And this is absolutely, for myself, a benefit that I've experienced of cultivating a gratitude practice. It's that expressing gratitude, practicing gratitude, increases resiliency when hard situations occur. I'll say that again. Practicing gratitude increases resiliency when hard situations occur. And I absolutely agree with that statement. Because being grateful for life, for all the things that you have and all the things you've accomplished and all the things you've achieved and created, it really helps you to see, like when you're in the muck, when you're in those hard situations, it just helps you to see that they're not as dire as you're making it out to be in that moment. It helps to give you some perspective. And that's huge. Because when hard situations occur, no matter what they are, no matter if where they occur, they can seem all-consuming. They can really just monopolize your attention and your energy. You're putting time into them. You're putting conversation into them. You're putting money into them. Whatever the situation is, it just consumes your whole world. So expressing gratitude consistently allows you to say, you know what? I can take a step back because I have so much. I have so much love. I have so many great friendships. I have all the money I need. I'm well taken care of. Whatever this thing is that's in front of me, I'm going to be able to handle it. Because I've always been able to handle what's in front of me. And that, I think, is one of the most powerful, just visceral, tangible benefits for gratitude for myself. Because I have absolutely been handed those hard situations this year. I've talked about it left, right, up and down on the podcast. And boy, have I relied on my gratitude practice when those hard situations have been presented in front of me. And now I'm going to share actually what my gratitude practice is, because it's evolved. I used to gratitude nightly in a journal. I would express gratitude in a journal. I'd write it down. I'd write down bullet points, what I'm grateful for, and boom, 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 list them out. But to be honest, I just was not able to really get that journaling habit in. I tried picking it up again last week, and I lasted for maybe 4 or 5 days. It's been a challenge for me to journal either in the morning or at night. For others, it might be simple, but for me, it's been a challenge. So what I have been consistent with, and this has gone on for a number of years, is very simple. It's expressing gratitude before Sarah and I sit down for dinner. And it isn't a very formal thing. We don't, I don't know. We sometimes are already eating when we're talking and expressing our gratitude. Sometimes it happens as we're walking to the table, or, we're walking to the living room, because sometimes we like to sit on the floor, on the carpet, and eat our meals that way. But it's just very informal for us. And, I'll say, what are you grateful for today, babe? And she'll just list things off. Boom, 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 just bulleting different things that we're grateful for. I might say, I'm grateful to you for cooking this meal and allowing me to go and podcast, or I'm grateful for, Donna, who's our close friend who comes and watches baby Maya. And we try to say things that are relevant to that day, things that have happened in that day, because it's easy to say, I'm grateful to my house, I'm grateful to the car I have, I'm grateful to my clothing. But we try to connect it to some event or something that has gone on in that day to really make that gratitude a little more personal. But we simply share it right before dinner. And at this point, it's become habit. It feels weird for us to, continue on with our meal without expressing some sort of gratitude. And honestly, it takes each of us 30 seconds, maybe 60 seconds to do it. So it's not like we're sitting around and really getting into the weeds on what we're grateful for and why and, all the different things. We just list them off as they come to us. So that's our gratitude practice. And I can absolutely say that because I have been able to create that gratitude practice, I have seen those increases in my productivity. Now that I'm aware of it, thanks to Garland's article, I can see, wow, yeah, my productivity has been impacted by my gratitude practice. And I can absolutely see my resiliency has gone up. My resiliency for being able to handle challenging situations has improved thanks to my gratitude practice. So I just wanted to drop a little bit of gratitude content on you today, maybe hopefully in a way that you're not used to hearing. So maybe something sinks in on this episode. Maybe you get some new little nugget that you might want to go take and chew on and put into practice. I'd love to hear what your gratitude practices are, maybe the ones that are currently sticking or the ones that haven't stuck. Share with me, because you might give me something that I want to try out, and I'm open to trying just about anything. So if you want to reach out, say what's up. My email is mattcbivens@gmail.com, MATTC like cat, Bivens, BIVENS @gmail.com. I'd love to hear from you. And with that, I got nothing else. I'm complete for today. Join me again tomorrow. It'll be Friday. That'll be day 5 of this 1 week of publishing. Got some cool stuff for you tomorrow. And my name is Matthew Bivens, and here's to you having it all.
Judy was boring.
Hello.
Then Judy discovered ChumbaCasino.com.
It's my little escape.
Now Judy's the life of the party.
Oh, baby, mama's bringing home the bacon.
Whoa, take it easy, Judy. The Chumba life is for everybody. So go to ChumbaCasino.com and play over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.